Hi there, I'm Jason Hill. I'm the founding partner of Sound Advice Careers. Thanks for taking a couple minutes to watch this video. We know you're about to start that next chapter of your professional career and you're looking for some help. Here at Sound Advice, we consider 4 key elements to determining success in the job search process. So those 4 components include tangible deliverables, strategy, coaching, and a proven methodology and framework. We actually start with a different document. We call that the master resume. It's a foundational document. Think of it as a knowledge repository or a data store of everything that you've ever done in your professional career from inception to date. Your daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual responsibilities, as well as all your achievements and accomplishments. We want to do a data dump from your brain to electronic format of all that content-rich information. We do that for a number of reasons. First and foremost, we want to get the rust off your wheels. We want to get you back in the mindset of being a job seeker. We want to boost your confidence. I've been doing this for about 20 years on both the recruiting as well as the coaching side. I've yet to meet somebody that says, hey Jason, I love to interview or I love to look for work. So this is really going to help boost that confidence. It's really going to also help you with your USP, what we call your unique selling proposition, the value proposition that you can articulate to the prospective employer. So we're going to start with that master resume. It doesn't really matter how long it is. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 pages long. You're never going to share that with the prospective employer. You can bring it into the interview, not that you're going to hand it to someone on the other side of the table, but you can bring it into the interview like Cliff Notes. What you will hand to someone on the other side of the table is what we call a job-specific resume. That's our second deliverable. That way when they say, tell me about the work you did 3 years ago, and you're like, I can't remember 3 weeks ago or 3 days ago, now you have all that information in front of you, you feel confident, and you can look like a rock star. See, here it is. These days when we're writing resumes, we're actually writing them for 3 audiences simultaneously. The first audience is the hiring manager. That's the person you're going to be working with and for. The second audience is the recruiter or the HR professional. We call them the gatekeepers, right? You have to get past them in order to get to the hiring manager. And the third audience is actually the applicant tracking system. What's an applicant tracking system? Well, think of it as a database built for HR and recruiting professionals. It serves many different purposes, but for the purposes of this video, there are 2 takeaways that I want you to be aware of. 1, it manages candidate application flow. Statistically speaking these days, for every job you apply to, they're getting anywhere from 50 to 500 applicants. So how does the recruiter or the sourcer know to look at your resume versus the next? Well, the second component of the applicant tracking system, that's the algorithm that's inside of it, that weighs and ranks your job and benchmarks it against the job description, much like when you and I do a Google keyword search. So if the recruiter does the algorithmic search, they're going to look at the top dozen, maybe 2 dozen applicants, and from there they're going to shortlist 3 to 6 people, and of those people, they're probably going to hire 1 of them. So how do they know to look at your resume? Well, your resume needs to be full of content-rich information that scores well with the algorithmic index inside of that applicant tracking system, hence the reason why we here at Sound Advice create a job-specific resume. A job-specific resume is essentially a clone of that master resume. Now it's whittled down and performance tuned to that specific opportunity so you have a tangible deliverable to hand to that prospective employer. The third deliverable that we provide to go hand in hand with that job-specific resume in our silver package and above is a customized cover letter. In our core package, we include awesome cover letter templates. They're plug and play. They do a fantastic job. But in our silver package and above, we include a customized cover letter that's geared to that specific opportunity that goes hand in hand with that job-specific resume. And finally, the 4th tangible deliverable that we provide is an update to your LinkedIn profile. These days, recruiters are spending about 50+% of their day doing keyword searches on LinkedIn. So we need to make sure your LinkedIn profile is full of all that content-rich information from your master resume. So when they do their keyword search, you'll come up in those searches, they can reach out to you, and you can determine whether you want to engage with that recruiter on that specific opportunity. So again, those are the 4 tangible deliverables that we provide. In addition to tangible deliverables, we advocate that you have a strategy or a strategic plan. To that end, we've created 2 online e-courses. Our first course is entitled How to Find Your Dream Career. It's 1 course, 5 modules, 2 dozen videos. Videos are short, they're anywhere from 2 to 15 minutes long, where I'm teaching you 2 primary objectives. The first is how to find work that you love and enjoy for that next chapter of your professional career. And secondly, how to play the game of finding work in today's job market. So for example, Module 1, it's entitled Top Performer Secrets. We're teaching you all the mistakes that people make today in today's job search process so you don't repeat that bad behavior. We're also going to teach you all the secrets that standout applicants know and do so you can emulate that good behavior. We're going to teach you how to interact with the recruiters, the internal recruiter versus the external recruiter. We're going to teach you how to become a sniper versus a shotgunner. Too many people are shotgunning their resume out there all over the place these days. Click, click, apply, click, click, apply. That's not going to get you the results you're looking for. We're going to teach you how to be detailed and be precise. That will get you your results. We're also going to teach you how to apply to different size companies. There's a different etiquette and cadence applying to a large corporation versus a startup or small to mid-sized business. If you don't move those pieces on the chessboard correctly, they're going to put you in the TBNT pile, the thanks but no thanks pile, and you're not going to get the opportunity to swing the bat. We're also going to teach you how to network. Most people know how to network as it relates to a product or a service. We're going to teach you how to network as it relates to selling yourself. Not in a sleazy or salesy kind of way, but making meaningful connections. You're a professional. You have a professional network. We're going to teach you how to leverage that professional network so they can become advocates or champions. And we're also going to teach you how to go through what we call the side door. Too often, folks are trying to go through the front door, that web portal. You apply, you're the best thing since sliced bread, but your resume goes into that black hole and you never hear from anybody. We're going to teach you how to go through the side door and get people to become your advocates and champions. That first course is about 5 hours long. Most people get through it in a weekend, or they'll take a week or 2 weeks to get through it. It doesn't matter. You're going to have lifetime access to that course as part of this purchase. Our second course is Phase 2. It's entitled How to Ace the Interview. So if the first course is making sure you're not making all the mistakes that other people make and making sure you're doing everything correctly, the second course is geared towards making you successful during the interview process. We're going to make sure you connect the bat with the ball during the interview. It's a shorter course. It's only about an hour, hour and a half long, but we're going to make sure that you know how to be successful and connect with the person on the other side of the table. That's our second component. The third component, you need a coach. You need somebody to work with, to strategize, to think things through. That word coaching, it means different things to different people. Some people use coaching to practice interview, phone interview, video interview. Other people will use coaching to practice and solidify their USP, their unique selling proposition. Some people will use their coach to help strategize and think through what that next chapter of their professional career is. And some people want their coach to be their Jiminy Cricket and help them really think through and move the pieces on the chessboard during the interview process. Regardless of how you need help, we're there for you. I have a team of amazing coaches that are professionally trained and that are going to be able to help you think through and move those pieces. And finally, you need a proven methodology and framework. That's what I've created. That's why we've been so successful at this. Don't take my word for it. That'll sound self-serving. Look at my LinkedIn profile. I have over 150 recommendations of folks like yourself that have gone through our process, that have watched our videos, that have implemented our strategy and our methodology, that have worked with my team members and have gotten the results they're looking for. So to that end, I encourage you to read on this page, see all the details, digest and process, and also, we know you're busy. You have a life, you have family, you have work, you have all these other things going on. To that end, we're incentivizing, we're making it easy for you. If you take advantage of this offer on this page here, you're going to save some money in the process as well so we can get started. Our process takes about a week to 2 weeks to complete those tangible deliverables. If you need to move faster, we'll move faster. It really depends on you and how quickly you get information to us. If you still have questions, shoot us an email. We're happy to answer. But I encourage you to take advantage of this offer. It's not going to last long. Thank you very much. We wish you best of luck in the next chapter of your professional career.